here is the anatomy power of the ring of power that is the planet Earth and its orbiting moon, Luna. Okay? Now, this thing that's in my hand here, this pipe, is a 100% efficient heat engine system. All you have to know is physics and the understanding of physics to use this to produce unlimited power out of conduction or unlimited power out of gravitation. But primarily we're going to focus on what was called the Ambient Energy Chamber and is now called a Conduction Force generator. A conduction force generator, unlike the power stations of Earth, which operate on Rankine cycle thermodynamics, whereas 1/3 the power that it uses is generated and transformed, and the other 2/3 is emitted into the atmosphere's heat. We are injecting a conduction force amplifier energy harvesting power system for both surface atmosphere and in another configuration called the Merlin principle, the gravitational force generator. This right here harvests the cyclical cycle of tides going up and down on Earth. This right here harvests the atmospheric variations of noise and climate and weather patterns across the globe, all leveraged with the fulcrum of power against the underground Earth. Now, this diagram started in regards to how to transform water into pure water by electrolysis, and showing how one can separate water by electrolysis and generate a output heat of 5,100 degrees, which, as you can see, is about half of what the interior of the Earth is. But this right here, this little core, this 25-foot thick, 25-mile thick, terrestrial battery of Earth that averages 55 degrees as leveraged against the atmosphere using a conduction force generator, previously called an ambient energy generator, under the Smitty patent US 8151569. You'll see the system method transmitting thermal energy. The key to that is a conduction force generator. That'll be the follow-up explanation that is associated, will be alongside this particular diagram. But both of these are 100% efficient heat engines. 1/3 Rankine cycle heat efficiency, 100% heat efficiency means immediately you have 3 times the power. And you do 3 times the power with no moving parts, no mechanical means, simply using conduction force, which is a pure energy force. Mass versus mass. Antimatter conductively transmitted in a capillary manner through matter, matter leveraged against antimatter. Okay? Now, I could tell you that the antimatter we're going to use here, okay, and the mass we're going to use here is dilithium, as in water, and we've used that particular thing. But it could be anything, anywhere in the heavens, because in order for a starship to travel from one part of the galaxy to the other, or from one galaxy to another, there's no way that it could bring with it the necessary supplies and energies and resources to make it the entire trip. So one has to energy harvest the environment of space. So when you see a nebula in space, you would use a conduction force generator in order to assemble and draw in the energy that you would then process here. Now, going across the void, You can't take enough fuel, but what you can do is slingshot using gravitational forces throughout the universe, okay? That is pure energy intermixed outside of containment. Conduction intermixed within containment. But between these right here, everything required to have pure energy on Earth is available to you once you learn and understand physics and know how to apply the knowledge of fluid movements and antimatter movements on Earth.